The ridiculous thing about this game is that I don't think I'm going to win until about turn 350. That's pretty poor. That's pretty poor, but hey, the moon landing, that's happening. The Mars colony should go off pretty soon. We've got all the techs now. We are literally just sort of pushing towards the end of the tech tree. So I'm not worried about that. We haven't got any great people to help us. We're doing it the hard way. We've got allies under control. Nobody has researched smart materials yet, so we don't have to worry about that. And Korea is pretty much no more. I mean, technically they still exist, so we're just going to have to quickly, deal with this one. But I'm hoping that won't take more than maybe a turn. I mean, it depends on how effective my jet bombers are. They, unfortunately, because they did get one giant death robot, well, yeah, the defensive strength of their cities is pretty tough. But you know what? We're actually getting through these walls pretty nicely. It just depends on whether I've got any more bombers around. I thought I had a couple more. No, I think I've moved them all about, haven't I? It's all the way over here. Oh well, I'm going to go for synthetic technocracy. A, to give me a bit more power, but the 30% production towards all city projects is what I need at the moment. That for me is going to be lovely. And there is the moon landing. Hooray! Okay, well that gives us a huge culture boost, so let's immediately go through. We'll pick up synthetic technocracy, which is a lovely little upgrade for us. I'm hoping it won't disrupt too much. Yeah, International Space Agency, collective activism, all these things are pretty good. I'm just going to quickly... Oh, we don't have democratic legacy yet, do we? I need to build that building pretty quickly. Otherwise, all of our policy slots are still looking pretty good. I just need to double check what we need. E-commerce, I think, is going to be really good for my capital, because I've got loads of routes coming out of my capital right now. What else? Anything else you think we should get? I think Grand Opera is always a good one to go for, and sports media, just to give ourselves a little bit more culture. Yeah, let's do this. And then amenities and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a good one for us. Let's do that. Pushes our culture up nicely to 900, science to 1362. Pretty happy with that. Okay, now Mars colony 9 turns. That's quite a long time. I'm just thinking, do I get the War Department in first? Or the Royal Society? I can use that to boost stuff. I've got a lot of gold coming in. Let's get the Royal Society in first. I'll just purchase in a hydroelectric dam, just to give this city a little bit more. Do I get that off the airport? I mean, I don't really care about carbon, I'll be honest. Really a bit pointless for me. Or maybe just traders. I could just get more traders in. Yeah, you know what? Straight to traders. Let's just do it. Do that, and then we can just make sure we've got all the production coming into my capital, which is super tasty. It's only got 20 pop. If we gained the pop up a little bit more, I could probably do a lot more stuff. So maybe I'll get a neighborhood in as well. I don't know why that replaced it. Come on, queue it up. Royal Society. Like so. And then we'll go for the Mars colony. Keeping an eye on this. If anybody gets smart materials, you know that the nukes are going to be homing in on them. There we go. Oh, no, they just found it somewhere. Come on. That's mean. You can't just, randomly found a new city just to annoy me. I mean, come on. Ugh, never mind. Actually, one thing I'm going to do very quickly is just go for containment. Let's stick that up instead of sports media. Confirm policies, yes. I don't think it'll lose me too much culture, to be fair, or if it does, it's only 20 culture. That's not too bad, but I think I can actually just steal in Auckland again, because I'm a different government to Tamiris. Yep, there we go. Vilnius? What does Vilnius do? That's for extra for the alliances. We've got extra for trade routes. We don't need that one. Zanzibar is quite useful, but only in the early stages of the game. Oh, civilization gains +2 culture for every great person I've ever earned. That's a pretty good one. I reckon if I just put all of my envoys in this one, I'll go up to 9 quickly. Yep, that's a lovely one. Okay, that'll do for now. I might actually just put one in here just to give me a bit more culture. There we go. Got over 1,000 culture per turn now. Tasty. I love these siege cannons on the giant death robots. Just that strength is absolutely ridiculous. We've got Miss Fighter in. That's just doing a little bit of damage. And a couple more jet bombers. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this should be career out of the game now, which would be good. Just one less person to have to worry about. They will not stand the test of time. We know that. We know that. Keep city like so. Lovely. Now, do I go after Spain? Can I be bothered to go after Spain? They are kind of in my way, aren't they? And it's something for my troops to do. I don't want my troops getting bored. That would be incredibly rude of me. Oh yeah, one bomber does 144 damage. Okay, yeah, Spain are going down. They're really easy to kill. Democratic legacy. Okay, that, I'm hoping, should give my capital absolutely insane stats. 370. 370 production. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, once the housing gets sorted in this city, that'd be pretty awesome. Get a sewer in. Yeah, that's a little something. Okay, just anything that gives housing, I think. Decisive victory. Yeah, you bet it is. Nothing can stop my giant death robots. They are pretty powerful. Las Palmas is now gone. This is proving very, very simple. I think that means that Spain, yeah, is now totally off this continent. So the question is, to what extent can I be bothered to go and squish them on their own continent? I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. You know when you just totally forget you actually have a military emergency against you? When did that happen? Huh. I mean, yeah, fair play. I honestly think that everybody that was against me sort of ended up dying. It's really annoying when you can't actually see what's going on. I mean, that's a little bit too far away from me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to have to just sort of chuck a nuclear bomb in that direction and see if we can find what's happening over here in Spain, you know? If you hear screaming after the bomb, then it's worked. It means there were people there. That's the rule, right? Screaming, yes, on target. Yeah, there was definite screaming there. Okay, that's good. Right, that's the direction. I like that. As soon as Germany sees the nuclear weapon go down, they're like, yeah, fair play. I like that. Back down, quickly. Yeah, Sweden are absolutely terrified. They're going to give me all their gold. Cheers. And this is the problem, Spain. I know you've got all this money. And you're not offering it to me, which means I'm not making peace. There's the Mars colony. I'd kind of half forgotten I was building that. I was just too distracted by all the war. Right, what else can we do? Exoplanet, 4 turns? Yeah, alright. That's pretty good. And I can start shoving builders on it as well just to speed it up. Oh, I took a turn off it. Nice. So Madrid is now mine, which leads to the world hating me even more, but that's okay. I'm just going to get this fighter now. I need you in and exploring a little bit more because, quite frankly, the visibility I've got in this area is terrible. Right, Bilbao, you're next. Oh, a military emergency. Actually, I will put that one through. Kabul. They were good allies of mine and Spain very cruelly took them over. Such unwarranted aggression. I'd never stand for unwarranted aggression. No, I am an ambassador of peace in this game. Right, let's just keep killing Bilbao. Okay, total wall damage has been done there, and I think the mechanized infantry should just be able to sweep through. Yes, we can. Keep the city. Oh, this is too easy right now. Too easy. Thing is, every time boats appear, like this missile cruiser armada can hit for 117 strength with its plus 16 luxury bonus. It's nuts. Yay! Come on, let's go after Kabul, everybody. Use the nuclear weapon. Boo! You don't need to punish that despicable act. It's a great act. Okay, we'll wonder, who do you think is going to go to war with me here? Is the flood mitigated? Yes. Oh no! Look at that. Nobody did it. In fact, Spain actually voted against it. It was only China went for it. Oh, China. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And I bet China voted down on this one as well. Actually, oh, did they? No, they didn't care. Oh, Mapuche in Spain. Okay, Spain voted down on it. That's fair enough. Here we go. Rush the exoplanet. Okay, it did pretty well. I don't think I can rush it twice in a turn, but still. Next turn, that'll go. Oh, Mapuche actually have now researched it. So they have smart materials. They haven't completed the Mars colony yet, so that's fine. But keep an eye on it. And there's the exoplanet expedition. We count down now. We may actually do this before turn 350. Maybe by turn 330, if we are lucky. Now, aluminium wise, oh yeah, we got plenty of aluminium. So let's just shove a load of Lagrange laser stations into the sky. And then we'll go for terrestrial ones after that point. Quick, rush it. Oh, actually, that rushed quite nicely. Okay, we've already done one. Oh, by the way, my bonus is now at plus 17. I told you, Aztecs. on huge maps, they just get ridiculous towards the end of the game. There's just no scaling on them. That's what always makes me so, like, just incredulous. Like, why would they leave someone in the game that could get that big a bonus? I mean, honestly. Giant Death Robot into candies. Yeah, look at that. Tasty. One more laser station. So that's a couple we've now got in the sky. Let's see if I can just do something a little interesting. So this city's building builders in order to rush all the projects, but I could get this one to do a Lagrange station as well, because I did buy 2 spaceports. I can rush this one, so let's just do this 1 city per turn. Okay, that takes a turn off it. Good. We'll rush this one, which doesn't... Oh, I thought it would be able to boost all the way. Never mind. But look at all these builders ready to jump in and help. We've got tons of the damn things. One more city taken. In fact, actually, if I just, follow the path of the Giant Death Robot, and then we can go bang with 1 bomber, and then a second, and then the Giant Death Robot comes in, and Kabul is mine again, and I'm going to liberate it. Liberate to founder... Oh no, this is a different city. Whoa, that was close. Liberate to Kabul. Yeah, here we go. It gives me a bit more diplomatic power. Kabul is ready to go, and look at that. 9 envoys, double experience again. Tasty. Uh-oh. A nuclear meltdown. I didn't even realise I had a nuclear power plant. Korea. Oh, they had the last laugh. Lagrange laser station is released into the world by... Oh my god, it's like green fire. It's like the old gods' flames of the old god monuments that they've just put into the game, but nuclear and horrible. Ugh. At any rate, another load of builders just jumping into these cities. I keep shaving a turn off both of them each time, which is pretty damn good actually. So I believe with Valencia, Spain is now out of the game. So we're shrinking down the number of opposition parties here. Yes, look at that. They won't stand the test of time. We knew that. Just boosted a Lagrange station through, which is pretty nice. Hang on, where's my other one? Here's the other one. I can just go boof. Okay, that doesn't quite boost it through. Never mind. These builders are so good. Oh, that one just shaved 2 turns off that project. Very nice. Just boosted 2 through in 1 turn. Nice. How are we doing? We must be going pretty fast now. 6 light years per turn. Hey, that's pretty good. 1 more. I was just having a look at the climate there. Look at this. This is nuts. Plus 4.8. Ooh, that's pretty brutal. But more importantly though, look, everybody's political power is now beginning to reduce massively because I'm doing so many carbon programs. I'm actually reducing the world climate faster than people can actually pollute it, which means that everyone is getting a huge -20 political power drop at the moment, which is really, really good. Have you seen how many builders I built as well in order to finish this off? It's mad. Something we've got to be a little bit careful of is Sweden and diplomatic points. 16 out of 20. We've got the session coming up next turn. We've saved up about 300 points, so we should be pretty good to close all this sort of thing down, but just to keep an eye on it. Specifically, we need to just put all of our votes into Sweden losing. Yep, that sounds good to me. Prohibits clearing marshes. That one tends to go through. And then, of course, me for minus loyalty. Everyone will love that. Good. I'm hoping that will go through. Sweden will lose points. Yeah, information here has started. Well, that's a good thing. That means the game hasn't been over, in theory. Oh, in fact, actually, I get science victory in the meantime. Okay, I was worried that we were going to lose that one to diplomacy right at the end, but no, we had it under control, which is all good. Oh my god, that game was absolutely mental. I genuinely believed that we were going to lose that. Like, I was absolutely convinced we were going to lose that at the beginning of the game. Barbarian Death Island really, really got us. I mean, look. I normally say, in a Deity game, if you can start to accelerate in science maybe 2/3 of the way through, that would be pretty good. We were like 80 to 85% of the way through before we really overtook, so that's nuts. Cities captured. Look, our whirlwind only began 2/3 of the way through the game. We had such a slow game. Oh, and there was some crazy science. I mean, this is the 400 line here. So Korea hit the 400 line. Pretty much everyone hit the 400 science line, which means they were serious science contenders. That's pretty nuts. Oh, I was not convinced about that we were going to win that one at all. But there we go, they lost 2 points. Marsh went through. Oh, apparently China's hated on a world stage more than I am. which is very good. So they Christina actually went down to 14. China had 13. Weirdly enough, I had 8 at the end of that, so that wasn't too bad. But hey, what a game. Yeah, God, being stuck on this little island with this amount of barbarians. Can I just say Barbarian Island is like half underwater now, and I'm pretty pleased to see that. I'm not going to lie. Vilnius was gone. Hey, we actually did pretty well. I mean, it just shows you how powerful bombers are. We could have gone after Japan earlier in the game. I was thinking about doing that, but they were a really good ally for pretty much all of the games. So keeping them alive and trading with them, much better than killing them. Getting Nubia, that really accelerated me through the beginning stages of the game as well. And then picking up Rome, which allowed me to build up an army to pick up Korea. Yeah, God, I didn't think we were going to win that. But hey, it doesn't matter that I win in turn 329, which is appallingly slow when it comes to people who play YouTube online. They should be doing better than that, including myself. But hey, a Deity win is a Deity win. What we did is we managed to pick the people who were going to win, and we picked them off. Hey, you don't need to be any good. It's like the bear scenario. If there's a bear in the woods and it's charging at you and your friend, you only need to outrun your friend. So, hey, that's what we were doing. I'll see you all next time. Bye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton for all of the help you give on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes and subscribes to the video. Cheers, you help keep me going.